find a bitch like this. Boy, I'm not a lame. I'm not a
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kendrick coming back to you with another video. I'm doing this video in the living room. Well, in my mom's living room because that's where I'm at her house right now. I'm doing this video based off some personal experience and situations that has happened to me, and I'm also going to answer a few questions that I get asked a lot. But to start off with the situation, we're going to be talking about DL men. When I first, started talking to guys or whatever, I heard stories about guys that are DL basically not wanting other people to know who they mess with, or, situations where, even situations where DL guys are trying to be in relationship with gay guys that are out. Like, most guys that are out has been through a lot or still going through a lot. So the last thing they want is a partner who's trying to hide them or keep them a secret. Well, I know preferably me. I wouldn't date a DL guy, nor would I, mess around with one. But who's to say? Some gays, that's what they like and that's what they prefer. But it's not for me. Sorry, y'all. But I've had this situation today happen to me where there was this guy that I was not necessarily talking to. We were just conversing on some getting to know each other type stuff. But I'm like, why? When he wrote me, he didn't have a profile picture. So I'm like, it's 2018, not 29. I was about to say 2019, but nobody's really with that catfishing stuff no more, So I'm like, bro, why don't you got a picture? So he's like, because I'm DL. I'm like, you what? Okay, so I need to see a picture of you. Not only that, look, it's not about looks, but at the same time, it is about looks. I'm not about to be dating nobody out here that's looking crazy, or I'm just not. Y'all get what I'm saying, but we were conversing or whatever, and I'm like, send me a picture. He like, okay, and I sent a picture of me, whatever. Even though he seen the picture because he was all up on my profile, but that's besides the point. And then he was like, so when he sent this picture, he sent it, but it was like he was doing something like with his hand over his mouth or like kind of on the sideways. So I really couldn't see who it was or whatever. So I'm like, okay, do you have another picture? Because I'm trying to recognize who he is, and I couldn't. So he was like, what's your IG? And I'm like, what's yours? So he took a while to text me back. So I just ended up sending him my Instagram or whatever. I'm like, I can send him mine. I'm not DL. So once I sent him my Instagram, he immediately, followed me on Instagram or whatever, and I was looking to figure out like who is this guy, and I seen that we had several of mutual followers. So I went through those followers, and two of those followers was my cousins. So he didn't never accept my follow request. So I'm like, what's up with this guy? They already threw a red flag right there. So I'm like, he's a little bit DL or he's hiding something. So I text both of my cousins and I screenshotted the Instagram names, and I'm like, okay, don't say nothing, but I need you to figure out who this is. My first cousin, she was like, she didn't know or whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I text my second cousin, boom, she knew. She told me first and last name, and I'm like, damn, that name rang a bell. And when she said it, I instantly FaceTimed my other cousin who I knew who the person was. So I'm like, you got to know who this guy is or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, this is the guy that my cousin got into it with back when she was in high school or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I thought this was him, but I just wasn't sure. So me being me, investigating, I'm like, all right, bet. So I text him back, and I'm like, oh, I know who you are, laughing my ass off or whatever. And I'm like, but your secret is safe with me. And I sent him the little fingers crossed emojis, because I'm petty like that. So, of course he hasn't responded back yet or whatever. But the purpose of me telling the story is like, because I've came across several DL men, and it's been a couple of men that are married and got kids. And it's been situations where they've been like, if we hook up, I'll pay you or whatever. But I'm just not. I'm scared. For one, I'm scary. I'm a big guy, but I'm scared. I'm, for one, scared of diseases mainly. But I'm not just about to be up, hooking up with any and everybody. Like, that's just not me. Some of these other boys may do it, but sorry, it's not for me. And I get called stuck up a lot, but it's mostly by straight, quote unquote, straight men. But that's just not my go-to thing. I don't like guys that, like a lot of gays, they would say trade is what we call straight men that are interested in guys, or straight men that, we are interested in. But that's not something I like. I mean, I can like a guy. I like my guys cute and bougie, as my family and friends would say. But lately, I haven't had a specific type. But my previous guys that I've dated, that's what they have been. Um, Now I'm just like winging it, because at this point, ain't nobody shit right now. So I'm just winging it. Um, But yeah, I'm just kind of appalled with this DL stuff. Like, I don't know. I can't say I never dealt with it, because I have, but it's just crazy for the fact that some guy thinks that they can talk to people and, pay them off to keep them quiet. You may pay some off, but I get my own money, so I really don't need your money. I mean, it's never too much money, but I can't, because when you start having sex with people, I know for me, when you start having sex with people and, being consistent with a person, you start to catch feelings. And if you can't have this person when you want them, or you got to wait till he's not home or she's not home with his wife or whatever, like, who wants to wait with that? Kids got practice, kids got to do this, kids got to do that, my wife got to do this, my wife got to do that. I ain't got time. I'm not that person. I'm impatient, and when I want you here, I want you here. Like that meme say, if I can't see you 57 times a day or a week, you ain't for me. If I can't talk to you just as many times, you ain't for me. You know, that's just being realistic. I can't deal with, oh, me and my family going here or me and my family going there. That's not for me. And then I just I just like I just like my guys a certain way, and DL is not one of them. And that's just that. Sorry. And another thing we can get into is my preference. Because a lot of people ask me that. A lot of people think that I am a receiver, and I'm not. I give. If you don't know what that means, you can inbox me, message me, whatever. But I would not go into details on this channel, because kids are watching and we got to keep it PG. But it's the role that I am entitled to, or have been labeled with, is a top. I haven't bottomed before, never even like with self satisfaction. Like, I just haven't. Not saying that I wouldn't try it though, but I gotta be feeling good, and I'm talking about good, to do that, because that junk hurt. It hurts. Um, a lot of people asking me, like, do I dance, or like what clubs do I like to go to? I go to any club, as long as I'm drunk and I'm lit. I will dance, and yes, I mean dance, twerk down, straight club or not. If you see me in the club, it doesn't matter what club it is. I'm dancing. If I'm drunk, I'm gonna be dancing. So that's how you know I'm drunk. If I'm dancing and I'm like dancing, I'm drunk. Cause that's the only way I'm gonna dance. But if I'm feeling good, I might do a little two-step or something. I might shake a little leg. But when I'm lit, I am dancing. Like, I never been to a club and didn't dance when I'm drunk. The only way I'm not dancing is if I'm taking a break. I am on the dance floor. Like, I am a different person when I'm drunk. Period, point blank. I have fun. Like, that's why a lot of my friends, they like to go out with me, because I do like to have fun. But some of them say I be doing too much. But I think I be doing just enough. because I'm always dancing. They don't always want me to dance, but I'm a dancer. And I am posting, I do post little clips of me dancing at the end of all my videos. Or well, I will be posting little clips of me dancing throughout, you know, my YouTube videos. I think those were the two main questions that a lot of people asked me, or the three main questions that a lot of people asked me. If you have any more that you would like me to address, please leave them in the comments. Please inbox me. I am going to leave my social medias down below, and I will leave them on my just in the description box. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Please give me feedback on what I could do different in my videos, my lighting. Normally I try to pick good lighting because I like the way I look in the camera, and I am kind of self conceited. So make sure y'all let me know. My eyebrows need to be done. I keep looking at them. If y'all keep seeing me look weird into the camera, I'm looking at my eyebrows because they need to be done. They haven't been done in like 3 weeks, and it's horrible. My haircut is horrible too, and I got my haircut last Friday, and it's only been a week. But anyways, guys, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we're out.
Hey, got your ass. Hey.